We'll take a look at the camera. You can see the camera is pretty conventional looking. It's activated by just pressing the shutter key. Press it down a little bit. Focuses. Not the fastest focuser we've seen, but still pretty good. Press it all the way to take the photo. You can see the dual LED flashes really brighten up the scene a bit. Once the picture's here, we can delete it if we'd like, or we can send it off to somebody, or just press the shutter button again partway to take another picture. On-screen controls for everything. Press on the flash and you can turn the flash on or off. Same kind of menu you saw in the browser, except now it's transparent. Turn on the grid, for example, make it a little bit easier to keep the phone level. Change the color mode, sepia photos. Make this look like a old-fashioned duck sitting on the floor. Of course, we don't need to keep that one. Overall, it's a very nice system. The photos aren't the best I've ever seen, but pretty decent for a phone like this. Take another look at the music application. You can see that it sorts music by artist, album, playlist. Of course, this is just sample music that came on the device, so there's only one track per album in most cases. And like I mentioned before, shows up on the active standby screen, so it's very easy to get back to. Pull up the calendar from the standby screen here. You can see same kind of basic controls. You can change views by tapping down here. Alternates through all the different views. Nice thing with the month view is as you move around, it shows you what appointments you have on those days. They come up underneath, which is pretty handy. Week views, day view. Pretty nice overall. There are plenty of other applications on the device. You can see Nokia Maps is preloaded, and the application folder has a number of other things. File Manager, Calculator, Real Player, which you always see, a new version of the Bounce game, which I believe is a little too difficult to play, at least for an old man like me. Use your finger to guide it instead of using a joystick. Oh, I have to hit down here. Move your finger forward to accelerate, left to right. It's really kind of difficult. And just as with other versions of S60, you can only see which applications are running. You can see Bounce is still running in the background. Other applications like IM Plus, which is a nice freely available instant messaging client. A little difficult because of the on-screen keypad, but it works well. If you go into the download application, you can see which applications are available for download. A lot of them are free. That's where I got the Mail for Exchange client. A few things down there that you can try out. And you'll notice when we hold down the menu key, it brings up a list of all the currently running applications. Now, instead of using a joystick, now all you have to do is tap with your finger. In this case, we're back to the messaging application. If you hold down long time on it, you get the option to close the application. So that's our look at the Nokia 5800 Express Music, the first S60 touch device on the market. It's going to be in Europe and Asia in the last quarter of 2008, and it'll be in the rest of the world sometime in 2009. We're very happy with the device, considering we had pretty low expectations after the initial demos of S60 Touch we used at Mobile World Congress earlier this year. So it's pretty easy to use, it's quite consistent, and if you like S60, I think it's going to make a lot of sense and you're really going to like S60 Touch. So you should check out the 5800 Express Music.